Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitching with Laura, and today, as you can see, we are going to be working on yin and yang. We haven't worked on this in like forever. Yeah, so I got it out. I believe I got this from AliExpress, God, sometime last year. And as you know, it was a silk pattern. This is what it's supposed to look like when it's done. It won't be that bright and shiny because I couldn't handle the silk. Trust me, guys. It was horrible. So what I did, it only had 10 colors, and it has a thing down here. Of course, I covered it up. I'll peel it back for you. It had all the DMC colors, so I went and got the 10 colors that it uses. And it is an 11 count. And I'm using 3 strands of DMC floss, and the color today is 3820. I believe. Yep, 3820 right here. So we'll be working on these little green squares. So how's everybody doing? It is Friday, guys. Unbelievable. It's just amazing to me how fast we get to that weekend thing. But I'm doing this kind of early because they're working on the house next door. And I wanted to get my video made before they start using the, what do you call it? What is that thing? Power washer. It makes so much noise, you guys. And Molly just goes ballistic. So, yeah. I had to go to work yesterday at 2, and they were, well, if I can get a hold of my needle, they were still working on it. So, I don't know what time they're going to start, but I'm going to try to start earlier so we can get through this and not have to listen to all that. Yeah, won't that be fun? So yesterday I worked 2 to 10. I thought that day was never going to end. It started out, everything was going really fast, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Well, it got monotonously fast. You know what I mean? It just kept going and going and going and going. And I couldn't believe the amount of people that I had between, say, 9 and 10. It was just outrageous. Yeah, it was a good day for the shop, or the store, but I don't know. I was a little over it by the time I got done. And yeah, I'm going to go over this and just over to this side and come up so that I can get this stuff on the edge. Because some of it hangs over. I pretty much, there's a little bit up here that I haven't done. Just little flecks, but I'm not worried about it. And I started to do the 310 because all this dark blue is 310 all the way up and over in here too. It's special that way. It's a lot of 310, but I just didn't feel like doing 310 today. Just couldn't handle it, actually. So, anyway, today I work noon to 7, so I get off. I call it early. But, what in the heck? Got this little tail sticking up here. I think I cut it trying to get the stupid, oh, what is it? The silk thread out of there. Oh my gosh. That silk thread was the biggest pain in the butt I have ever encountered. And I know now that it really wasn't silk, and real silk doesn't lay like that. So, you know, at some point I may get some silk and do like a small project. You know, maybe one of those small little blackbird things. But yeah, no, I'm not real anxious to get back to silk. And I'm sure you'd be using like 1 or 2 threads so it would possibly lay better. I don't know. It just did me in. I mean, I spent more time fighting that thread than stitching. So I've come a long way with the DMC. And it doesn't bother me that it's DMC instead of the silk. I know it would be absolutely gorgeous, but I ain't got that kind of patience, people. You know, I got a life here. No. And it was a kid, so no. Mm-mm. Just can't deal. So that taught me, a lesson. I have two. There's the this one and the I think it's called Plum Blossoms and Birds. And no. Now, granted that the silk does lay a little bit easier on that one. I don't know what the deal is or why, but no. I it's just a fight to get it to lay right and look good, and it's not for me. So I may convert it to, it has way more colors in it than this one. So yeah, we'll see. Not in a real rush to get that all converted, but I don't know. And it's a beautiful piece too. I don't remember even what store I got it from, but there's like 3 in that Plum Blossom series, I believe. So yeah, if you want to look it up and silk is your bag, you go for it. But this old girl ain't handling that. Not at all. I just want to stitch. I don't want to have to fight with every stitch that comes along. So needless to say, I didn't get home till 10:30 last night. And I was just tired, so I didn't stitch. I stitched. Oh yeah, I worked on Quaker Sampling 3. And I had the motif all outlined. And I was so anxious to get to the center that I screwed it up. Because let's say you make the whole outline of the motif. Well, it was supposed to have a second line. So I went everything from that first line, because I forgot that I had to do the second line. So I just frogged it all out. I was so pissed. I'm working on the motif that had the, it looks like a swan or that kind of a bird. I don't know if it was a swan or a duck, but I wanted to get that done. Oh yeah. I fought all the way across just to make that one motif, and I screwed it up. So I frogged all that out, and I left it so that when I get ready to work on it again, I can just work. And some days it pays, and some days not so much. But, oh my God. I was just way tired, and today I get off at 7, so I hope I can get some stitching done tonight. So we'll see. We will see. I just love this piece. I just love this. And I wish it was done, but it's not even close to being done. I got the phoenix. Yeah, this is supposed to be the phoenix, and this is the dragon. I still have to frog all this shit out. I'm so looking forward to that. Because when you frog out that so-called silk, it's like, what do you call it? Kind of like angel hair. It doesn't hurt your hands, but it's just like angel hair because it just disintegrates and it leaves a, I don't know, I'll call it a residue, if you will. I mean, if that's, I don't even think that's kind of the right word, but it just sticks to everything. So take a little tape and you go over it like you got lint on a pair of pants and just, pick it up, because otherwise it just smears everywhere. It's so fine. I never seen such stuff in my whole life, ever. I'm like, no, this ain't happening. Oh gosh, I got Trying to get my light a little closer so you could see what I was doing. So that I haven't got any plans on other than that Quaker Sampling 3 is what I've been working on. I'd kind of like to work on that motif, but, you know, kind of pissed me off, so I pissed myself off, you know, I mean, it wasn't the pattern, because somewhere I just can't follow a pattern, so wasn't having it. I haven't worked anymore on anything else. Just kind of one thing here and one thing there. I put hoity-toity away because I just can't look at it. Maybe another time. Things are getting better in my brain as far as being able to concentrate on changing colors and stuff. But, yeah. So I'm working on, I worked a tiny bit because I was mad. So I put that down and I got that Blackbird design, Rose Hips and Ivy, that we started last week out and finished the side little things on it. Got that part done, so I'm ready to go for something in the middle. But you know, that's always my goal. Get to the middle part so that I can stitch the real pretty picture that's in the middle. But it didn't get any farther than that because, you know, by the time I'd finished those, okay, let's go back, frog it all out. Yeah. Some days, people. But that's all I've been working on. Not too much else. I'm going to have to get rid of this thread because now I forgot I'm on 11 count. It doesn't go nearly as far as that 16 count stuff does. I was looking at some more of the Blackbird design, the books that they put together. I don't want the Americana book. Nope, shoot. Really? Don't look at my back. Don't judge me, people. I'm just sewing. Don't take my joy. It ain't happening. It's a whole lot easier to thread 3 strands into one of these bigger needles. Feels like I'm just starting to sew. You know, when you were little and you got a great big huge needle to learn how to sew with. Jeez, after using those tiny itty bitty things on that fine work. But oh, I looked again at that Hands Across the Sea. Oh, I want that one, but I'm paranoid, man. Nicola Parkman, she picks some beautiful stuff, but man, and they're pretty good at 1, 2, 3 stitch about saying it has these specialty stitches or whatever, but I don't know. I can't remember what the name of it is. It's one with the bird in the middle, and then it just looks like parts of it is, you know, like satin stitched birds. And it's on a darker color rose, I think. Oh, it's just absolutely gorgeous. And I watched 911 Stitcher. I love her. She's the one that went to Holland? Somewhere where they had Dutch Mania. Sorry, I need a drink. And it's just gorgeous. It's got 27, no, it's over 25 colors in it. I'm just, and she's doing it all on Vers de Soie, you know. So that ain't gonna be happening for me because, number one, I'm not spending that kind of money on thread. It blows me away. I can't do that. I will do something small in silk, but I'm not gonna make that kind of commitment, not having used that that silk before. I'd like to get it, you know, maybe something with 3 or 4 colors in it. You know what I mean? Just try it out. and go, okay, I like that. Oh, I don't like that. You know, my greatest fear is that I'm going to absolutely love it, and then I'm going to have it all the time. And yes, I realize those people back in the day, like the way day, 1800s and whatever, that's what they had to work with. And that's what they were taught with. But I don't know. Sometimes this old girl just can't learn new tricks. I just like my DMC, and I don't know. I just, mm. I like cotton thread. I like the way it lays. I like the way it stitches. I don't have to mess with it. I just stitch, you know? But I'd like to do something small, something really small, with about 3 or 4 colors, and I can't buy it here, so I have to buy it from 123 Stitch, or now I've heard from Jan Hicks that Mrs. Sadie's silks are the best, and Gary Parr and Von Pfeiffer like MPI. I think that's MPI is silk. They just rant and rave about it, and I don't know. But, we're talking about 3 people that are very experienced in doing different stitches and working on different kind of fabric. And that linen, oh Lord, no. No. Today's my rant and rave about, you know, about a little bit of everything. But no. And I keep looking at them Mirabilias. They're beautiful. One of these days I'm just going to snap and buy one. But I'm scared to do them too because, they probably got specialty stitches in them too. But they're beautiful. Like I said, I'll just buy the pattern and I'll frame the little picture that comes with it. Yeah. Because I don't think it'll ever happen in my lifetime. Well, come on, thread. This needle is so bulky to work with. It's kind of weird. I think I'll stick with my my nice thin 28s. They're so much smaller. And I love working on that 16 count. Just love it. So we'll see. Stuff to consider, but I just don't think I'm ready for any of that I just talked about. I think it's out of my league. It intimidates me, to the point of, no, I can't do that. I don't know. I do want to get some even weave and triad, but I don't know. Just things to consider of up and coming projects. I like my 16 count Ada. It's nice and small, but yet it's big enough I can still see where I'm stitching and what I'm stitching. I like that. I'm not real. I probably won't order any more 14 count unless it's a total accident. And then I'll feel compelled to use it because, I can't stand waste. So, I don't know. I'm not ready to take a leap of faith. Let's put it that way. So, we'll see. I wanted to make this kind of a short, stitchy video. Tell me what you're afraid of. I mean, what is it that you like or don't like, or what have you considered just out of your grasp? I'd like to hear what everybody else is afraid of. Maybe it's just not me. I guess I just got to hear that it's just not me. But I don't know. I don't know. And me with my eyesight's okay. But, you know, when I got to start using a magnifying glass, things will change. Well, that didn't take too long at all to get up there. Just like to fill in the extra colors so that I can do all that background here. And I happen to notice, see, there's more of that pink. But we'll see. You know, I like this piece just to sit there. It's mindless because it's already laid out for you. Just pick up the color and stitch. We'll get there, people. We'll get there. One thing at a time. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright, guys. Well, I think that's going to be about it for today. I'll keep working on it and getting that green and that pink done, because I'll have to get that pink out to do that part. Whoops. Do that pink part that's up here in this thing. See, it's right there. And then I want to work, you know, getting the black filled in these holes. See, there's more of that pink. I think that was the last color, maybe. Oh, there's a little bit of the blue X and a little bit of red up here. Alright, guys. Well, thank you for joining me. I hope you have liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and please hit the bell. And that way you'll know when my next video comes out. You have a good rest of your Friday and a good weekend. God bless. Bye-bye. Stay safe, stay healthy, and wash your hands.